Hi, my name is Joe, and welcome back to Anima Season. This week, Summer Bait Bonus Banner, while also being Emblem Micaiah. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really think too hard about this one. I put in Fallen Female Lear because Black Knight's out of season. We're using Marth to cover the weaknesses because everybody's gonna be using Emblem Micaiah, and Marth makes it so the armor effectiveness is moot. Prayer to cleanse. Camilla has the Micaiah ring just in case she can do a cheeky pivot into refresh, into Fatal Smoke Pass, kill something, and then force them to FF. Aether is just there with Aegis and Deflect to avoid getting sniped by Lyn. And then Micaiah is in the back to do her cleansing thing, also uses the Lyn ring, and I have double finish Canto Curb on her. I finally used my last Canto control, and I think she's a very good user of it. She leans more on the support side, but with double finish, bonus stats, Lyn ring, she can actually hit pretty hard. So, yeah, let's get into it. So I'm telling you right now, this season isn't going to be pretty. Elm and Lyn and Elm and Micaiah galore. Yeah. Also, once again, keeping with the tradition, I forgot to change my team at the start of the season, not that it really matters, because Black Knight, let's be real, good enough even when he's out of season. You could realistically make a case for just eating the score loss, because he decreases your chance of losing by that much. Yeah, if I was a scumbag, I would run him off season, but that's just boring, man. I really am sick of these units that you have to run every single season to even survive. But like I said in the beginning, Aether's kind of just there to take up Lyn's turns, and he eventually gets through, unfortunately, with the Brave hits. Without the Brave hits, I don't know if that would have gotten through, but she still has Potent, so. And we actually have the Brave Robin coming in with the Hush and the Ice things, but guess what? None of that really matters when you have Elm and Lyn, so Lamau. Pretty fun. Camilla comes in, and Marth still gets enough stats to proc his Vantage, unfort. And now we have Marth on Marth action, mine just does 0 damage. Rip. What else you got? Oh yeah, more Elm shenanigans. Can we remove this character, dude? I'm sorry, but especially now with the Micaiah ring, does he even have it? Yes, he does. Yeah. Mitigates that character's one weakness, which is getting him out. And on top of that, it mitigates his one weakness while also giving him another action to undefend somebody else. Lamau. Really stupid, man. I'm getting flashbacks to when Emblem Ike came out, and then people were finding out ways to deal with them, and then very shortly after that, we got Breath of Life 4, which patched up one of his only weaknesses at the time, which was AoE. So, yeah, kind of crazy. This is going on forever, though, but finally takes out my BK and he's out. So a minus 76 to start off the season. Not great. I will not cap with you. Vale, Sigurd, Plumerier. Full structure is going to snipe the tactics room. Unless it's like a level 4 billion. I don't know what that cap's at, but let's see what he does. Tries to... okay, you have safety fence, but you're positioning outside of it. I don't know about this one, big dog. I really don't. Especially when Camilla's on the horizon. Good luck with that. Yeah, I can't imagine you keep playing, and he's out. Keep it pushing, nice and quick. Camilla, Erica ring, Lyn. Wait, hey, Lyn with the Ike ring?
Bruh.
What the Sigma? Oh.
The enemy!
He has 2 Lyns. Anyway, Plumeria and Vale, plus 10 with the close bonus doubler. What the Sigma? I'll tell you right now, she can't take shit. I don't know about that one. But the Haze and the Undefended and the Lyn, yeah. This is cringe. Running double Lyn with Elm and then Camilla for the Haze, that shit is friggin' cringe, man. Go to jail. I hope nothing but the worst for you. Pop. Alright. I mean, do you have the stopping power to get through the rest of my boys, though? Undefended. Dance the Camilla. I don't know, man. Do you have any kind of smoke on your Lin? No, he doesn't have Fatal or anything. Okay. 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 And he gambles on the trap. Love that. Love that. Just please tell me, what would you have done if that was a real trap? My favorite. Okay, let's skip through this then. Nothing we can do. Camilla ints. Freya's out there exposed. Everything is just out in the open because of Elm double Lin Lamau. Shout out to Freya for living one of those hits, I guess. This shit is so lame. Also, shout out to Micaiah for living the first hit of that when she has like 18 defense. Anyway. Yeah, there's not really much we can do. He gets the pots. That's gonna be it. Any day now. Alright. GG. So, not off to a great start here. Already 2 losses. And guess what? I didn't get lift loss protection on either of them. Clap minus 110 lift, by the way. So, I'm not making Vault of Heaven or Tier 39 specifically this week. Funny, funny. Yeah, love it when they gamble on a trap and it works because you have 9 safety fences. Anyway, not safety fence, the ladders. You might as well have 9 safety fences though. Like, giving an extra turn to that is one of the worst decisions they ever made on top of Elm and Lin. It's just, oh man. This game is funny sometimes. He's just doing the hit and run. Sakura's in season. I used her too, so I can't really complain. But, yeah. I just can't do anything, man. I just can't do shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, build-wise. But like I said, I also didn't really think too hard this season, so it is what it is. Another loss. At least I got lift loss control on that one. Oh, wow. Lin with the plus 10 Micaiah ring. Look how long this text box is.
This guy stinks!
What the fuck? And then plus 10 Atun Micaiah. Send help. Elm plus 10. I hope the worst for you, bro. Lemuria plus 6. Sigurd ring plus 10. Please help me. Nidhogg plus 10 as well. With reposition gate. And then Yuri plus 10 with the plus 10 Ike ring.
Holy fuck.
I got a bad feeling in the pit of me wallet, dude. Elman Lin is hard enough, but now you have to deal with Micaiah and all this other shit. But this guy just has it all. He has plus 10 everything except Plumeria, which is like the staple unit, Lamau. Anyway, how am I getting out of this one? Who knows if I even can. They have so much shit. And then they have Rhea in the back, don't tell me. Plus 10 Rhea in the back! With Shield Fighter. And reposition gate as well. You are a fucking... You're a person. I was almost gonna say a gamer word, but, you are a bitch. Anyway. Let me see that bank account. What am I supposed to do about this, though? Like, I can't even touch anybody. And even with Fallen Female Lear helping out some of the units on our team, nobody can live. It's just brutal. Yep, one-shot him. Nobody's living that. Like, it's not even interactive, man. My team just doesn't do fucking anything this week. Send help. And then I just gotta click through it because he gets the pots, of course. He gets the pots. Oh man, this is like the worst week I've ever had. Unironically, this is rough, man. GG. That was another 55 lift down the drain, by the way. I've only gotten lift loss control once. I don't know how exactly it works, I'm not gonna lie. I never looked up the formulae for that, but guess what? Elman Lin, once again. I'm shocked. Shocked Pikachu. And then you also have the Lin and Clown Nose Plumeria. I mean, that's kind of funny, I guess. But, let's see if I can get out of this one. Sets up Sigurd to go in on the right here, but turn 3, your time is up. And you don't have Ice Lock or anything to, zone. And he realizes he's not going to do anything as Sigurd's exposed. GG. Keep it pushing. We got Deerman plus 10. I love to see it, but with chill defense res and plus 10 Ike Ring, send help. Another Camiller. Sakura plus 7 with the plus 10 Sigurd ring. I'm fighting the Wallet Havers today. Plus 9 Celica ring. Only the plus 1 on the Micaiah, though. And then plus 10 Rat? With the Micaiah ring, I better see an entire map full of grassy terrain. Come on, man. Let me see it. Plus 10 Rat is crazy. That unit's Suga cocky, though. But look, she's, like, the only unit in the game that I can think of that procs her after, like, turn effect on... after she does it, and then after the Kanto, both. So she's able to proc the grassy terrain 2 times every time she, you know, does an action. Pretty funny. But, setting up the Edelgard, gambles on the trap. Edelgard has, like, no HP left, but it does enough to my boys. God help me. Cleans it up with that. I don't know, man. Is my team just whack this week, or is it just my opponents having wallets? I don't fucking know, man. I can't tell. So this is probably the worst week I've ever had. Like, not even just recording. This is... anyway. That was another minus 52, by the way. Truly unlucky. Naga plus 10. With the Refine. Plumeria plus 1. Regan plus 10 with the fodder. I respect that. Another Camilla with Fatal Smoke plus 10 Celica ring on the Lucina. And Sakura. He's got all the fun stuff except Elm. Goes in with Camilla. A Fatal Smoke makes it so my miracle doesn't go off. I'm sweating to death, by the way. I turned off my fan so that it wasn't in the background. Minus 100 degrees. Anyway. Camilla goes in again, takes out a Leard, salvage, Lucina, detect on Regan as well, completely unnecessary. Do I get to play the video game at all? Sends in the Camilla. This is just so stupid, man. Like, you can just run Sakura and Camilla and Elm, and then it's completely uninteractive. Nothing you run matters. And then everything has 4 million actions, and you have 2 turns of safety fence. So friggin' cool and interactive. I love this game. But he gets the things, Hathrune's left on her lonesome, and it's over. Lift loss control finally activated again for that one. Jeez, man. This is rough. We finally get to see the Summer Celica. And, he's not long for this world, I guess. GG. Okay, hopefully we can get some form of interaction this time. Dedu and Felix, Elm, Lucina, Plumeria, and Big Alphonse, who I'm hoping to get my last copy of at the end of this video. Nobody wants to play, man. My wins are just against people forfeiting, and then my losses are against people either sniping me across the map or just gambling on shit. We're running Elm, and it's just, God, this game sometimes. Alright, last one, thankfully. Breath of Life on Plumeria. Micaiah, Marth, Nidhogg, and Ashura. And we haven't even sniped anything cool with the catapult either. This is just the lamest week. Yup. Once again, 35th anniversary Marth is a really good check to Camilla if you get all your bonuses off, because Hardy Bearing mostly just used for your tanks at the moment, and the enemy Marth is just always better than mine, I guess. I don't know what it is. Prayer comes in. Is he able to do non-zero damage? Of course not. He's mine. And then Martha's just in the front, unable to be fucked with. I gotta use him more on defense, man. And offense. I used him when he came out and when he was bonus, and this is the first time I've used him in a couple weeks, I think. But, yeah. Maybe better on offense, though. I don't know. Like I said, most of the Hardy-bearing units are tanks right now, so they'll just be able to advantage everybody for free. But, yeah. It's another loss to end the session on. Alright, so final score is 4-7, baby. Let's go. This is by far the worst week I've ever had. At least recording. It might be the worst ever. 7 losses is fucking cringe, but it just comes with the territory when Elm is in the picture, I guess. Especially since Micaiah's bonus, and you can just snipe shit from across the map pretty hard. And I can't even imagine what people had to deal with without Marth on their defense, because I used Micaiah with Lin Ring on my offense this season, and it was just free. And it doesn't matter how free it was, because I lost like 300 lift or some shit. Yeah, I just checked and I lost almost 300 lift. Jeez, man. And I still barely missed the mark. Only 80 off. One of those had to be lift loss control, and then I probably would have made the cut. That's rough. Let's see what we got next week. We have Refined Embla, who I'm honestly willing to try, and then just Micaiah still. Whatever. Let's get into the tickets. We have the tickets for the Brave Alphonse. We are praying we can finish him off without spending any more orbs. I only need 1 more. We got 5 shots. Let's do it. 1 green orb. We trust. Unfort. We got 4 more. It's all good. I believe in the process. Okay, another green. I'm kind of more happy that there's 1 green so I don't get choice anxiety. Okay. Nope. It's just Shez. 3 more. Come on. 1 green again in the same spot. Come on, come on. Okay, please. Nope, it's just Balthus. 2 more. Come on. On my lucky spot. Oh no. And then we get the 3 cost. Here it is. Okay. I don't want to spend any orbs on this, but this is tactical. Because then I get to 5, and then for the last ticket... Oh my god. And then for the last ticket, I have a slightly increased rate. Tactical orb wasting. Alright. Here it is. And then there's 1 green. Come on, man. The 0.25%. Please. No. It's brutal. That's brutal, man. I want the +10 to finish so bad, but it is what it is. I have to use all my remaining orbs to Gamba for my last Deer Man. I have to use all my remaining orbs to Gamba for my last Deer Man. He is also at +9. Come on. Surely I get lucky here, at least. Okay. Nope. It's just Jesse who has neck bone thing. I don't like that. If only I had those 4 extra orbs. Another red. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, please. Let me save for CYL? No. Please. Alright, I have enough for... If this circle has 3, I have enough for all of them. Alright, 2 it is. We have a slightly increased rate. Come on, I'm begging. Okay, please, please. Nope. Okay. Last one. I hate that I have to dump all my orbs into this. Have to, in quotes, by the way. Okay. I'm not looking. Oh, shit! I actually got it. I actually wasn't looking, by the way. No camera, but I had my eyes covered. Thank God. So now we can do this. And then we do this. If I can ever click on the right thing. The last one gets him speed and res, which is kind of funny, but this unit actually scores 195 in Arena, if I'm not mistaken, and this is among my favorite art and vibe in the entire game. So, yeah, I'm very happy about that. So here is the finished product. Build is not final. I have several builds because I had some fodder lying around. This is nothing, don't worry about that. But like Fortification's Breath of Life with Sturdy Beast is actually kind of good. He still gets 7270 with Fortifications on. Like, I need to look up how he ranks as far as attack and defense, but he's probably among the highest in the entire game for both. It's kind of crazy. And I used the Nerthus manual in the new codes for XL and Beast Threaten, mainly Threaten, but like, XL is really nice on him too, even though it's not defense, but like the DR aspect of this is still very nice. I'm kind of just holding out for a better damage ace slot and then running that with Fatal, because with Fatal he's like a very hard Marnie check in Arena, which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, nice. I accomplished one of my goals, even though I had like the worst defense season of all time. We just gotta get that last Alphonse now. Well, that's neither here nor there. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know how your season went. It was rough for me. It's brutal out here. This was like the worst, man. But at least we got the last Deer Man. First ever plus 10 seasonal, by the way. I've never done that. The only units I've ever plus 10'd were Brave units. This is the only unit I've ever plus 10 that's quote-unquote premium, even though he's a 4-star whatever. He's basically premium. First unit I've ever done that for. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.
I hope I never see another again. Good night, Clary. Who could that be? As if I didn't already know. SpongeBob, I already told you. You're gonna be just fine.
The enemy!